Hey everybody, Matthew Olmican here, and it's a windy day. We're in day 2 of the hurricane. Actually, the hurricane is just passed. So I'm out here at our demo plot field that Short Lane Ag and EPPIC, the Old Plain Partnership for Integrated Conservation, are doing together to showcase conservation implemented practices. It works, but there are some interesting things I'm finding here. So just to give you a little bit of a teaser of what you should be expecting for a field day coming later this summer, if not early fall, we have taken the same plot that we had last year, but instead of corn, it's beans. And instead of just no-till versus conventional, we've actually expanded. We have a second-year no-till versus a first-year no-till versus, you know, the norm of our area, quote-unquote, conventional till. This is all from that interseeding from last year. That's ryegrass. There's some actual rye that survived and medium red. And then we sprayed and killed it off. But you can see that the beans, they didn't seem to mind. So I want to show you 2 things here. So the difference between conventional and no-till is soil structure and how that equates to profitability of a farm. You think of it as a business practice. What brings you the best mode of profit is ease of production, right? So watch this. So we walk in this conventional tilled system, right? I just sink in. I'm leaving footprints, and really the only spots that were solid for me were where the tire tracks were. But just watch my feet now. So step, 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 and then no-till. I am just barely leaving a track. If anything, I'm leaving traces of the mud that just walked across there in the conventional side. Solid. So that's the first main observation. If you had a heavy rain like we just had with that hurricane rolling through, this is just right after that. This is day 2 of that hurricane. I was sinking in over there, but I was able to walk across right here. So now here's the next thing. Somebody would say, you don't want to have all that cover crop and biomass out there. That would stunt that growth of those beans. Well, here's a waterway that we kept intact. And you can see it's got some old wheat, and there's some clover, and of course there's some weeds in there. But look at how the beans are in this wheat. You can see how big and green they are. They look nice, right? Let's pull one. And even right there, they look great. And even right there, they look terrific. So now somebody would say, well, because there's extra water there. Well, stay with me. So why don't we go over here? So here is a channel where the water was running unobstructed. Really, the only obstruction was the plants themselves. And this is what these beans look like. Washed out. So let's just pull a random plant. There's your difference. Same kind of concentrated flow. Only difference is no biomass here. Lots of biomass there. Pretty neat looking, right? So, you know, it's not just one practice over another. It's when you bring them together. And then it's also about, you know, the synergy that's going on beneath the soil that we're all just starting to understand more and more. That looks like a hot mess to somebody, and somebody would say, you can't grow stuff in there. But then all of a sudden, you actually see it for yourself. You see just a nicer looking plant. Something interesting. So anyway, I went on too long. Thanks for watching this video, and you enjoy the rest of your day. If you'd like to find out more about the Old Plain Partnership for Integrated Conservation, you can contact Patrick Bula at the Marathon Land Conservation offices, or find us on social media on Facebook or on YouTube.